Hey folks, welcome back to Brown. I promised that I would reveal what the hell happened here. Huh? Oh, okay, I don't know what the hell happened here. Let's ask some people. Oh, it's an earthquake. Wait, shaft! God damn it. I swear it wasn't me. Well, thank God we didn't use rock slide instead. Okay, maybe we'll just go away? Okay. Gone away. Now then, we are off to deal with this gym here, and if you'll recall, it is in fact a bug gym led by Bugsy. With some awesome music still. So let's see, who do we want to put Caesar ought to do it. Not enough screen time plus bug on bug. Well, good thing I'm not a wimp. I'm already the champion. Of course, not of this league, technically. That's another guy. There's an Ariados. It's too bad Aeroblast doesn't have more PP, otherwise it'd be a lot easier. I don't know how Noise Pulse does against a bug. All this is part poison, so what do I know? Okay, it's neutral. So that ought to do fairly well, even though Surf would do better most likely. I'll only use Air Blast on the important things like Scyther. I love that thing. I really love it. I mean, the fact that it's supposedly like Lugia's signature move just makes it worth having. There's a Venomoth, I'm not so concerned about that, so Surf. This is a real difference from how Bugsy was back in Gold, Silver, Crystal. Most notably, is actually the entire gym is somewhat of a threat, and has a much wider range of Pokemon. Like, I think it would have been awesome to have a Venomoth, even if it was an illegal evolution in the originals. I mean, there's so many bug Pokemon. I wish you could just use more of them. Not very much money, though. And let's just see how far Caesar can go. And that's the gym leader, I think. So, I want to take out everyone else first. Now, the deductive of you may have already realized which map this gym is based off of. You'll remember in Saffron City, the original, there was a fighting-based gym that wasn't really a gym, it didn't give you a badge, but it gave you 2 Pokemon. Well, you could pick from 2. And I wanted to use Air Blast because it's 4 times effective, come on. And, yeah, this is what it's based on. And I think that's pretty cool. Because it's like a little side quest that you can do, you don't have to. And you can get a Pokemon that may or may not be worth it. And I'm not going to waste all my Air Blast on those things, that would be a waste. Like I just said. It should be noted that, that was a really stupid move. It should be noted the Parasect has a very different pattern on its little toadstool than in all other games. It's got dark spots with a light, like, main part, but that's reversed in all subsequent games. I'm not entirely sure why, but that's just how it is. There we go. And that's one stop shopping. I don't know why it's one stop shopping. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see, we got 2 more trainers. I'm going to go back and heal. And 2 more. Kind of wish they had a doormat, you know. This is, I suppose it's more of a grass area, so it doesn't matter if you track dirt in. I am preparing to kick your ass. Although I do like the discrimination. Especially since there's a little kid. Oh boy. Caesar, we can't allow this to pass. I'd like to see your Aeroblast, kid. One of them Johto boys. Nice. And there's Pinsir, that's badass. But again, don't want to waste all my Air Blast. But if it's a Heracross or something, that's something to get worried about. Although not really, but it's worth using Air Blast on because it'll be kick-ass. And another Venomoth, I'm not too worried. Let's see, Surf, sure, why not? So I suppose the Cycling Road Trainers may have been a bit deceptive. Their levels were in early to mid-30s, but here we got early to mid-40s, which is slightly harder. It's about the level I was when I entered the Pokemon League. Though, honestly, I'm only like 2 or 3, I suppose 4 for most of my Pokemon over that, so what does it matter? Well, Caesar, I just realized you didn't take a hit in that. I suppose it was all the enemies were too busy being annoying. Sure, why not? Now, I'm just amazed I haven't seen any Beedrill or anything. Oh, hey. I swear to God that was unintentional. But I just remember the guy in Gold Silver Crystal who's like, evolving makes Pokemon stronger. And he had like a Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill. Venomoth. Got a lot of Venomoth. And there we go. You know, Caesar, this really reminds me of back when people were doubting Willy. And I had Willy take on an entire gym by herself. Very similar situation. Although this was a bit more definitive. And time for the leader. You already know who it is and can't go that way. That's right. It's Bugsy. I think he's a pretty cool guy. And he's a guy. So he is a gym leader, and, you know, he has been a gym leader for a while, so I predict that he ought to be pretty interesting. He's only called Bug Catcher, though. That's a bit disappointing. Though I suppose the Karate King was only called Black Belt, so not much you can do there. Or can you? I don't know. Let's see. Yes, there's the Heracross. Obligatory Air Blast, here we come. I'm getting amazing luck with this Air Blast. I love it. I love it. Butterfree. So yeah, mid-40s. This would actually be perfect training for when I was trying to prepare for the Elite Four. So if any of you are at that point in the game, keep this in mind. Also, I apologize for not really showing off this guy's team enough, because Caesar is just too goddamn awesome. Oh, we have a challenger. A challenger that honestly won't do too well. Because that takes care of that. Psh. Too easy. And there's a scissor. Now, Chad could take this out very easily. But Caesar, I want to see a clean sweep. So I believe Air Blast and Surf will both be neutral, actually, so I'll go for Air Blast on the next turn. Here we go. Oh, hey. Did about the same. And it said it was not very effective, but it was neutral, don't worry. No, don't. Yeah, here we go. I'm not worried. We can do this. And we've done it. Bugsy down. Last gym leader down. Caesar hit level 50. Everything is taken care of. And here's the substitutes for Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. We got Sneasel, which is what those razors were for in the forest. and Gligar, which is once again what those race routes are for in the forest. I'm going for Gligar, and it goes to the PC, I believe. There we go. And that's that. There's only one small thing left to do. I'll save that for next segment, because I'm kind of low on time, honestly. It's a bit of item collection, and one last trainer that I specifically omitted. He's not especially hard, there's just something about him. So, I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully I'll have fun with it.